Hey, what is up, you guys? KOG here, Tempizard here, and
Marcus.
yeah, Marcus here. We represent KOG, and we are here to play some God of War 3. Now, you guys may see the goofing off episode in God of War 3. That was just for us to get a little bit of a feel of it, and now we're gonna be actually doing the game. So, yes, I just wanted to check if there are subtitles. And this is just gonna be us like doing rants on like random stuff because since God of War is about rage and revenge, we're just gonna uh, practically just rage on, yeah,
Yeah,
just rage.
Rage.
And we're gonna do this on easy mode because we're just gonna try and get through this game as quickly as possible.
Emphasis on graphics.
Oh yeah, because this game does get very very bloody. So just as a warning to you guys right now, if you guys do not like blood and gore and a bunch of that other stuff. Like if you do not want to see people literally get ripped apart piece by piece, then do not play this game. I mean, do not watch us play this game, and I do not recommend you playing this game. And really, it all depends on maturity level, right?
Yes, it does.
I mean, like you can be like a 9-year-old kid and like be mature enough to play God of War 3 and Call of Duty, but I mean, sometimes I don't think that is right for. You know what? Let's talk about that. Sometimes I don't think that is right for some of these parents to go and buy their kids Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which is the current one of the series, like buy their kids Call of Duty and they don't even know what they're getting into.
So true.
But I mean, it's kind of obvious. You see a guy with a gun on the cover, which is what I'm pretty sure it is. Is right next to me. Yeah, there's a guy with two guns on the cover. So I mean, it's pretty obvious to see what your child is getting, and if you are recognizable of what the child is getting, then like you can only blame yourself. Marcus, you got anything to say?
Well, yeah, like you said, it is the parents' fault. And yeah, basically, it is pretty much the parents' fault because they don't like to be strict with their kids. They just give them whatever the hell they want and just have them shut up about it. But that's the thing, though. You need to be strict with your kids and not have them do whatever they want just because they won't shut up about it.
Yeah, but quickly, gods, Apollo. That's Hermes, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's Hermes
Yeah,
because he's quick as a hiccup right now.
I think
That's Satan, I'm guessing.
Hades.
Hades. Yeah, Satan, Hades, same difference. Zeus and who's that? That's
Hmm,
not Ares because Ares is dead.
I forget who
Because you
that
kill
is.
him in God of War 1 or 2, I forgot. So far back. But yeah, now we're about to get into some actions. Wait, that's his son?
Well, in a way, in a way it is.
Okay. But yeah, just yeah, it's more of like the parents themselves. Like they can't let their kids play games like this, and they gotta recognize that they're playing games such as this. And also, it's kind of like the kids' fault also for being influenced into playing a game like this, or like letting themselves get influenced to play a game like this.
Well, the reason for that is they want to fit in the crowd, but they can't always be a part of the crowd. They would either have to do their own thing or just
How does that
not
have
do it at
anything to
all.
do with video games? Them
Yes,
getting
it
influenced
does.
by video games.
Yes, it does.
Oh, there goes Poseidon right there.
Because if
And
you
he
seen
is
like an older
gone.
person playing this game when you was little, don't it make you want to buy this game too?
No, because I mean, like, my cousin or uncle or whatever, I just know that he was way older than me. I watched him play Grand Theft Auto, and you know what I said?
What?
Game is stupid.
I know, but some people don't think that way though.
Well, maybe they should just play Pokemon for like 80% of their life.
Maybe they should get a new hobby instead of trying to get every game that's bloody trying to come out with their little ages.
I'm mad that she's just like, free me, move me, get out of the way, and I suddenly feel that my arm is burning. Ain't that something?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we can use magic. How
You
about
didn't
that?
know that?
How about that? No, I did not notice that part in the game. Well, I'm just gonna do a bunch of dodge rolls. But, yeah, but I really do think that they need to stress the fact like the mature ratings and all this other stuff.
Oh yeah, and one thing, parents really needs to learn a little something about games, cause
They
parents
have ratings for for a reason.
no, cause parents just can't go up to GameStop and ask for a game and just let that be that.
Yeah,
You
they
have to
can.
learn what kind of game you're getting for whoever. I mean, it is like your 10-year-old son, and
Asking for a rated M game,
right,
then
you
you
really gotta
might
think
want to
about
look
that.
into that. Like my dad, like for example, my dad, he wouldn't like the farthest I was able to go to was rated T, and even that was pushing it. And like, so mostly all that I played was either like Nintendo, because that's mostly where all the rated E games were at.
Right.
It was Nintendo. I had that young Mario. Like I had that N64 until I was, I don't know how old, and then I got the PS1, and now all I played was Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. So yeah, I mean, it all just depends on parenting and the maturity of the child, and like that the parent needs to be aware of what games they're getting for their children. Um, and see, will this and they just need to think, will this influence my child? Like, will this have a negative impact on my child?
Tell you the truth, even if it does have negative impact, they gonna be like, what went wrong with their parenting? And they'll be like,
It's the
you
video
gave them
games.
whatever they want.
You spoiled the child, and like this for example, the brutality in this game. I'm not saying that like having a game like this is
Wrong.
completely bad, because I mean they have they have the right to create whatever game that they practically want.
Right.
Like I mean, freaking in Japan, they make whatever game they want. Like they make a game. There's literally a game. I don't think I told you this, but there's a game where you get to stalk, and then eventually rape women in the game. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, there really is.
Huh.
Look it up. Yeah, like you get to like do stuff like pull up like their skirts and stuff like that, and then eventually, yeah, you get to rape them. Um, but yeah, this is our serious talk. If you guys have not noticed, so um, if you guys do not approve of this, then you guys might want to leave. But still, leave a like and comment on the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Still,
Because what we're saying is true, and it does matter.
and I mean, if you guys have your own opinions on this matter, leave a comment. Just don't like rage at us for saying what we're saying, because I mean, everybody has the right to do what they want, and everybody has the right of how to discipline their child, except for when it's like child abuse, then, or like teaching their child ways from right and wrong. Everybody has their own different methods. But here's just what I'm thinking from my perspective, because one of my cousins, he's like 8 or 9. He is already playing Call of Duty. Like, honest to goodness, he's already playing Call of Duty. He's more of a Battlefield person, which I respect him for. Battlefield is 10 times better, 10 times more realistic. Um, I'm gonna we're gonna get flagged just for saying that. But yeah, it's just more of the uh but wait, I'm getting off track here. But yeah, he's already playing those kinds of games, and I was like, and like I told my I don't know who it was. I was like, you do know what games he's playing, right? And he was just like, what is he playing? I had to explain to him what Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto and Assassin's Creed were, and I was like, he's only 8. He doesn't know that much of the world yet. He doesn't know like um how Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto exploit that, you know, oh crap, I failed. That the world can kind of be a cruel place, and that the world can be a corrupt place at times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's more of just like de- like it's once again that parents need to see um what their child is watching. I mean, like what their child is doing and what their child is playing when it comes to video games wise. And I mean, if you allow your son to become a gamer, then you gotta research what you're getting into. Because here and now we're about to go into parents that are getting their kids that are letting their kids become gamers. You have to okay, I actually did that. I actually did it. Okay, because when we were trying this game out, I like failed at that part. But yeah, I mean, it's just like parents don't. Wait, what? What was I talking about?
Games.
Oh, parents getting their children into gaming. You have to know what you're getting into. Um, for a pretty long time until they're able to afford their own games. And man, that brutality. But um, like they're going to ask you for more and more games, and you have to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared to either say yes if you have the funds, or you have to be prepared to say no. And you can't spoil your kid by getting every single game that he wants. It may hurt the kid, but it teaches them that they have to wait to get a game. Like I remember when I had to wait, and this is just from my own experiences, that I had to wait um until like the game dropped down to $20, which could have taken years for it to drop down to $20 just to get it.
Man, I remember when I had to do chores just so I can get some games.
That's pretty much what I have to do now, but I have to like work my butt off just to get a $20 game. And I mean work.
I mean, but it teaches responsibility though.
It does teach responsibility, and it shows that you have to work to get what you want.
Right. Because it just lets you know that life is not going to hand you everything you want.
It's not all rainbows and sunshine. And we should probably upgrade. No, this thing is already at max, but we're gonna make a new save for this rage play. You know what? That's what we're gonna call it, a rage play.
Okay.
I guess the title will be hey, shut up, woman. Go make me a sandwich.
Really?
Whoa there, horsey. But alright, are you really in that much pain? Like, you guys aren't able to hear the game audio, but like this woman is like yelling, and you can literally hear it from the headset that I have on. But yeah, you have to know what you're getting into if you're going to allow your child to become a gamer, because there are a lot of parents that did not know what like my little cousin, for example. He did not know he was getting into. I mean, like, his parents did not know what they were getting into with the games, and they asked me, why is he asking for so many video games at once? And I had to tell them, because with video games, they have their seasons.
Right.
They have their dry seasons. Oh, I messed that up. I wasn't paying attention. They have their dry seasons where there's no games at all, and they have their seasons where it's where you spend dozens of dollars getting getting different video games, because a lot of video games come out at that time,
Right.
and parents have to be prepared if they're buying their kids the video games. And if the and what I have to do now, and what many of us on KLG have to do now, is have to prepare to get money, and like predict when like the season of a bunch of games is about to come out, so we are able to play them, or get them in a good amount of time.
Cause like with the fall coming up, there's like so many games
Yeah, the
coming
fall.
out.
Like I have to save up so much money to get so many games in the fall, and it's actually did I have to press a button there or something?
I think you did.
Okay, because I'm just like, what is happening right now?
And plus, with the
No,
new
I didn't have
systems
to.
also coming out.
Yeah, and then plus with the new systems coming out, they're not raising the price or anything like that, but it's just like you have to be prepared, because the consoles are actually costing a lot more, and you have to know what console to actually get for your kids, and you have to look up which one would be the better console. And this is, oh yeah, that's right. Now we have to go grab it. But you have to, like, what I suggest to parents is get to know more about gaming. Like, for example, watch E3 with your kids. Learn about different cons. Learn about E3. Learn about what's another con?
Um, hmm.
I'm blanking out on another con. Comic Con.
Okay.
Cause Comic Con is another major one. Like, teach them about that. And I mean, that's pretty much all that you have to do. Like, get to know more and more about gaming, and get more focused around the community. Who knows? You may even get interested in gaming yourself, because sometimes I see like parents and their kids like deciding on what game to get.
Because there is no shame in adults playing video games
There's
at
no
all.
shame at all. If you play video games, first of all, why do you care? And second of all, there's no shame in that, because there are thousands of other parents that play video games, and they're wondering why they can't connect it with their son. And it's probably because they don't want to play video games with them.
Right.
But yeah, I think we're gonna end this episode off here. We are gonna record right afterwards, because we're just gonna record like this practically
Part
a
two.
huge. Practically, we're gonna be recording like huge chunk of this game. So yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the next episode.